I'm Will Hunter, and you're watching Fake Leaf coverage on the Fake Sports Network. Welcome back, Fake Sports fans. And if you're new to the channel, I'm Will Hunter, and this is my custom league. It's not the regular NHL. You can check out my custom league rules in the description for context. And with that said, our Leafs are on an 18-game win streak. After a win over the Phoenix Coyotes, now get ready to take on the Buffalo Sabres. So let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game. Playing for Buffalo on the first line is Jean Rattel, Joe Sakic, and Jaromir Jagr. On the second line is Brad Marchand, Steven Stamkos, and Claude Giroux. On the third line is Gabriel Landeskog, Connor Geekie, and Jordan Dumais. And on the fourth line is Nathan Gauthier, Oscar Sundqvist, and Randy McKay. On defense on the first pair is Brian Leetch, Shea Theodore. On the second pair is John Marino, with John Carlson. And on the third pair is Josh Manson with Bob Rouse. Starting the net is Jacob Markstrom with Tobias Lindholm backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Joshua Davies, Tony Esposito, and Jocelyn Lemieux. Playing for the Leafs on the first line, Marcus Naslund, Eric Lindros, and Peter Bondra. On the second line is Alexander Burrows, Bobby Clark, and back from injury, Lanny McDonald. On the third line is Zach Hyman, Brock Nelson, and Glenn Murray. On the fourth line, Scott Lawton, Jonathan Taves, and Marcus Johansson. On defense on the first pair is Josh Morrissey with Adam Foote. On the second pair is Ivan Provorov with Eric Cernak. On the third pair is Yusuf Valimaki with Tyler Myers. Starting the net is Dominik Hasek, with Artur Shilov backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Damon Hunt, Nikita Gurbankin, and Mark Parrish.
Two of the game's top talents meet tonight. Hasek's got to be at his best tonight in goal if they hope to win. Sakic's going to be looked upon to produce some offense for his club tonight. It's a rivalry that stretches more than half a century. Leafs and Sabres coming up next. The moment of truth has arrived. It's time to drop the puck. The Sabres win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. Tries to feed it over to Theodore. Oh, and that was tipped just off target.
Well, there's so many things about this play that I like. He fights for position. He gets a stick on it, James, but he just misses.
Oh, devastating collision lined up in the railroad tracks.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
Buffalo's got the puck. Picked up along the wall by Theodore. Slides it diagonally to Rattel. Poked away in the neutral zone. And now it's grabbed by Theodore. Handles it along the blue line. The Leafs played along the wing. Long jam in front. That's broken up. Quick pass across to Rattel. The Leafs scoop it up along the boards. Broken up in the neutral zone by Sakic. Oh, and he gets a piece of that one to keep it out. Works it across to Nelson. The Leafs take it along the wall. And that's taken by the defense. Oh, what a little stick lift on the play, and comes up with the puck. Angles it over to McKay. The Sabres played along the boards. Forces the turnover. Puck grabbed by Johansson. Quick feed to Morrissey. Here's an odd man rush. Geekie's got it in the defensive end. Through center along the wing. Coughs it up at center. Moves it around along the half wall. The Sabres have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. Toronto's got the puck against the boards. Slides it across to Kiki. Puts the puck on net. Turned aside with a glove by Markstrom.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Still lots of time left in the period. Still looking for our first goal. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone.
Oh, he stopped it! Got a pad on that one!
McDonald's been a welcome addition back into this lineup, James. I mean, he's been out with injury, but as he gets reinserted in, you can see the spark that he's provided for his team, and he gets a great shot on net.
Takes the pass from the left wing. Here's a centering pass, and the puck is snagged and covered up for a whistle. The Setters will glide into the dot. The Leafs win it in the defensive zone. A little back and forth. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Tries to feed it over to Giroux. Provorov's lugging the puck. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Blast from the point! Exploring options from behind his own net. We got a penalty coming up here on the play. Steps inside the line. Pass out front. Our first opportunity to look at the power play unit set to go to work.
Oh, no score in this game, and the power play hopping the boards for their first opportunity. You know they're going to want to attack the net and really dictate the pace of play. If they can convert on this one, you know the momentum will certainly switch hands.
And that slides right out to center ice. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Centering pass in front, and he denies that great opportunity there. And that's picked off in the defensive end. Puck is
James, you had a breakaway. Why are you dumping the puck?
Buffalo's got it from behind the net. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Taves. Taken along the wall by Kernak. Buffalo's got the puck in the defensive end. And he handles the cross-ice pass. Sends it out in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there.
Plastics made an incredible save there. Not sure how he kept that out of the net. Just really athletic. I mean, you have to be acrobatic to be able to get to the top of your crease like that. But he read it perfectly to be able to make the save and keep it at bay.
Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. Buffalo's won the draw and they'll go to work. Denies him, he got all of it. Big save by the goaltender once again.
He's out battling his opponent right now. He is so dialed in. He's tracking the puck, making save after save. It's about time his team starts working in front of him.
Looking to get it out, and they get it done. Time's up for the power play. Both teams back to equal strength.
Well, the PK does a great job, and when you kill a penalty, you create momentum. Great start there.
Here's a short pass to Dumaine. Slides the puck to Stamkos. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Slides it to Carlson. The Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall. Moves it to Carlson. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Marchand. And that one's stopped.
Plastics made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Quick pass to Marchand. Picks off the pass in the defensive zone. Puts it in deep. Buffalo's got possession of the puck. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. And that's broken up by Marino. Moves Moves it quickly over to Kiki. The Leafs take possession in the defensive end. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. Quick feed to Gaucher. The Leafs will play it from the defensive zone. Sends the pass over. Tosses it to Burrows. Shot!
And he snags that one with the glove.
Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Here in the lane going to the frame. The game is still scoreless. Sakic's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. And now it's to Manson. And they send it right back to him. Here's a short pass to Sakic. He got all of that hit. Handles the puck. Blocks him. Slides it diagonally to Manson. The Leafs gain possession in their own end. Shakes off the coverage. Shot! Oh, how did he get a piece of that?
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
Scooped up along the wall by Sakic. Takes the feed. Denied by the goaltender. Moves it to Myers. Tremendous block on the play.
And the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Takes a bump and loses control of the puck. Now over to Valimaki. Grabbed along the board by Lindros. Puck dumped in. Buffalo's got a hold of it against the wall. And nearing the final 60 seconds of this opening stanza.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Toronto's gained possession. And he takes the feed. The Leafs pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. And you can hear these fans calling for a shot in the dying seconds. A howitzer. Well, there's the horn ending period number 1, but this one is far from over. Lots more action to go. Second period is just around the corner.
Well, that period was a whole lot of nothing. Let's hope Leafs can get this icebreaker in the second.
And the opening face-off here in period number 2 is about set. Still zeros on the board as we are now underway in the second. All right, Cheryl, let's get back to work here for a moment. We've already played a period in this one. What do you make of what you see?
Toronto certainly in the driver's seat right now through 20 minutes of play, but it doesn't relate to the scoreboard here because they haven't been able to execute with the majority of possession that they've held.
Takes a shot, and he gets in the lane to block that. Picked up along the boards by Theodore. The Sabres looking against the half wall. Huge steal in his own end. Let's move to the middle, and that's intercepted. Buffalo's got it in their own zone.
He knows he's only one goal away from his next milestone. That's why he's possessing the puck tonight.
Picked up along the wall by Sakic. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. Moves the puck over to Lindros. Oh, a little cat burglar-like play with the stick. Nicely done. Dumps it into the O-zone. The Sabres gain possession. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Takes the feed. The Leafs have it against the wall. Buffalo's got the puck. They go on the attack from the left side. Quick pass to Valimaki. Nelson's crossed the line and gained the zone. Phenomenal save with the glove to knock it away. Up along the wing. There's the whistle. We've got an offside. We're still in the early stages of this period. Still scoreless in this one. Clark's won the draw at center. Feeds the puck over to McDonald. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Takes the feed at the point. Tried to pick his spot, but that goes off the side of the net. Just slide.
James, you know in practice when you do target shooting, guess why? So you hit the net. Think he's got to get back to it and work on it.
Moves it quickly over to McDonald. Fires it into the offensive zone. Sends it over to Marchand. Nice feed from the right wing. Buffalo's got it along the wall. Hasek's going to hang on for a whistle. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. Still no score in this one. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Puck picked up by Lutton. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Sends it in on the attack. The Leafs move the puck in the defensive zone. Oh, and he whiffs. Fires it. Makes the save. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Lindros crosses the line and is on the attack. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. And he turned that aside as we continue play here. Buffalo's got the puck along the boards. Down the left wing, across into the offensive end. Landeskog sliding the puck behind the net.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Oh, what a stop! Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Past the midway mark in this period. We've still got zeros on the board. Nelson's won it off the faceoff. Buffalo's got the puck. Oh, what a save on the play!
Such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about competing, finding a way to get to the puck.
And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team.
I don't think anyone minds watching that one again, James. I mean, he's so dialed in his crease. You think this is all but in, and then he comes out of nowhere to make that spectacular save. He never gives up, and he finds a way to get to it.
Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. Buffalo's won the face-off. Hammers a shot. Turns him away. Gets the puck in deep. Buffalo's got a hold of it along the wall. Puck scooped up by Hyman. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that? Toronto's got the puck against the half wall. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call. Yager's going off for cross-checking.
The league is trying to crack down on the cross-checking penalties here, James. They got eliminated from the game. It's dangerous, it's reckless, and guess what? He's going to get the 2 minutes.
the first time tonight.
First power play of the game and an opportunity to go up by one. And analytics will tell you, when you score first, chances are you win the game.
And he's ridden off the puck. And a successful clearing attempt. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. And he gives it over to Clark. Along the half wall with the puck. Fires it.
There we go, Bobby Clark on the power play.
Well, it's a game of inches, isn't it? And this time, those inches, they work in his favor. They go right into the net. Let's have another look at this, James. Yeah, there it is. And look at that net front presence, just the screen and the goaltender battling to find the puck. That's exactly what you need in the paint on the power play. And as a result, they score. The power players are about precision, execution, and skill, and they delivered on all three of those things. And the coach, you can see his face behind the bench. He's really pleased with this unit.
The Leafs are finding that little extra pep in their step here in the second period and have taken a one-goal lead as a result.
Well, they break the deadlock, and that's huge. Now you're playing in front, but I think this face-off and the shift that ensues is critical, James. Now you got your opponent right where you want him. You're back on their heels. Take advantage and try and get another one.
And now it's over to McDonald. Broken up at center by Landeskog. Here's a chance.
Oh, Shea Theodore gets it right back.
As he lights the lamp.
He lights the lamp for number 100 of his career, so no longer double-digit, James. He's into the triples.
A special moment hitting the century mark.
Well, that lead didn't last
It's
long.
a hard shot when the goaltender gets a big piece of it, but it still trickles in.
Past the halfway mark of this period, we are all tied up in this one. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Here's a shot, and he keeps that one out. Takes the bank pass feed. Delayed penalty looming. To his teammate. Big time stop. Whistle blows, stopping the play. The Leafs will be forced to serve 2 minutes for cross-checking.
You got to keep your hands down, and when you don't, you're going to get the cross-checking call all day long.
The Sabres once again send out their power play unit.
It can certainly be frustrating when you get multiple opportunities and you don't cash in. Well, they have another opportunity right now. The focus has to be to win the faceoff, get to their positions, and put the puck to the net. Keep it simple.
The Sabres gain possession along the wall. And will get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on.
Theodore's playing with such confidence right now, and he's got this point streak going. And when that's happening for you, you're having a ton of fun putting up the points.
Taves hoping for some puck luck here on this face-off as they continue to play shorthanded. The Sabres take possession. They score!
Oh, Demai.
Power play, they make it count.
Well, they use the advantage to gain the advantage and break the tie. That's perfect execution on the PP. Well, the goaltender has no chance of catching up to this puck. I mean, man, he put some hot sauce, some pepper, and some mustard on this quick release shot all at once.
The Sabres, through their hard work and tenacity, have taken a one-goal lead here in the second.
It's certainly better to play with the lead, James, but you know that there's a lot of runway left and your opponent is going to come pushing and pressing. This game has been tight all the way around, and I expect that it will continue to be.
The Leafs gain control of the puck. Takes the pass. Comes up with a big-time glove save. More than half the period has expired. The Sabres have taken the lead here over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on it. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. And he loses control here. And he takes the pass. And that pass attempt is deflected. The Leafs have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Buffalo's gained possession along the boards. Through center. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Takes it to the front. Oh, a clutch save.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Denies that opportunity. Moves the puck to Clark. Quick pass across to Nelson. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. The Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall. The Sabres look to start the transition game. Buffalo's across the blue line. Passes out front. Off the stick, and they can't complete the play. Quick feed to Giroux. That's gloved by Hasek. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. Here in the later stages of this period, the Sabres lead at 2-1 in what has been an entertaining game thus far. Golden opportunity until the stick snaps. Here they come on the rush. Backhander. Oh, it's denied by Markstrom.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Makes a save again.
Oh, man, he's so dialed in, makes consecutive saves there and keeps his team in it.
Passes it over. That's gloved by Hasek.
Markstrom's dialed in right now. Just have a look at that last save. I mean, he had to be moving extremely well in his crease to be able to get to position to make that save.
Centers are set, face-off ready to resume play. The Sabres win that offensive zone face-off. Wide!
He gets it.
Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. And that brings the second period to an end. Both teams will go back to their rooms and get a quick breather. While, man, there's a lot of fans looking forward to this intermission action coming up here. Fun entertainment in store, and we've got the third period coming up in moments.
Well, the Leafs did what we asked them to. They got the icebreaker, and then they fell apart. Now we're down a goal. Let's hope we can tie this up in the third.
The final frame of regulation has arrived. It's period number 3, and it's about to go down. They have dropped the puck here in the third. Slides it back to the blue line. Cuts to the front, and that one's turned aside. Puck exits the zone, and they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. And that's broken up by Lindros. Here's a chance, sends it in front, and that goes off a stick and off target. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen.
Hasek's been counted on and relied upon in the big moments of this game to come up with a big save. He almost makes it look easy here, James. You know, sometimes you're not under siege, but you still have to come up huge when the timing is called for. And he does. He comes up big and really gives his team an opportunity.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Sabres are clinging to a 2-1 lead. Buffalo's got the win off that draw. The Sabres take the puck through the neutral zone. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Here's a short pass to Morrissey. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. And the goaltender gets to the bench for the extra attacker. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Sabres will now be undermanned with a cross-checking penalty.
Coaches don't like these kind of penalties, James. You got the lead, you got control of the game, you're playing confident, and now all of a sudden you retreat back on your heels because you're killing.
Toronto's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
A power play that can even the score here, James. It is massively to shrink their deficit, but it won't get done there as they wire it off the pipe.
Oh, he had him beat, but it goes off the inside post.
The Sabres get a little bit of bad luck right here as the puck goes off the post and out. The good part is they still have the lead.
And he gets in front of that one.
Well, he didn't flamingo there, and if you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
And that pass goes off a stick. Toronto's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Buffalo's got a hold of the puck. Clearing attempt. And he moves the puck across the blue line out of the defensive zone. Clark's going to pull it against the half wall. Stop that one.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
Toronto's got possession of the puck. And that pass is redirected.
Yager's almost out of the box.
The Sabres gain possession of the defensive zone. And they send it down the ice. Taken along the wall by Chernak. Oh, great read on the play. Puts it on net. Gets in front of it. Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. Buffalo's ready to go on the attack. Picks off the pass. On the attack along the boards. Buffalo's got a hold of the puck now. Scooped up along the wall by Gaucher. Moves it to Murray. Buffalo's got control of it now from their own end. Dishes it to Murray. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Buffalo's looking to break out. The Leafs have it now. Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. The Sabres ready to go on the attack. And that's intercepted by Lindros. Loses the coverage there. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up.
Provorov's done all the work to get to the look he wants, but unfortunately just misses the mark by inches and puts it off the post.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. Buffalo's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. Sends it into the offensive zone. Hyman's got control of the puck in the corner. Picked off by Marchand. The Sabres take it across the line. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. The Leafs get a hold of the puck in their own end. And they'll just dump it in and go for a line change. Feeds the puck up to Marchand. Gains the zone through center. Taken by foot. Quick pass to McDonald. Gaining steam here on the attack. Sends the pass in front. And that's blocked in front. Puck skips into the bench and we'll get a reset. The Sabres have been the aggressor offensively tonight as they continue to lead in the third. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. That's a good heads-up play at center ice. And that's a smart heads-up play by McDonald.
The coach won't be very happy with that play, James. Listen, that's a good way to get your butt glued to the bench, especially when you have a lead.
Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane.
There we go. Alexander Burrows ties up the game.
Well, working hard, sticking to the game plan with good habits, and they're back to evens. Just when it looks like he's running out of real estate, that is a nifty shot. Just bears down on that bottom hand and gets that backhand up in a hurry.
The Leafs have scratched and clawed their way to making this a tie game here in a critical point in the third.
That's critical timing, James. The bench just erupts with that equalizer. And listen, you score a goal like this, often you put your opponent on their heels because they knew they had the game within reach. Now it's a much different story.
Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. Buffalo's got the puck along the boards. Toronto's got it from behind the net. Valimaki's moving the puck through his own zone. From the point, they take control of it. And that's a great read to force the turnover. That knocks them off the puck. Buffalo's gained the line and into the zone. Takes a shot. Makes the save and putting out the fire in front. Tries to get the puck to Taves. Great extension on his part to poke it away. The Leafs take it from the side. And that's taken by the defense. Good check, frees the puck up. Sends it across. Grabbed along the boards by Sakic. They score!
Oh, Joe Marino.
Goal gives them the lead.
Well, it's very timely, isn't it, James? To give them the lead, and also the confidence that they've shown these past few shifts led to that opportunity. Well, he certainly looks frustrated after letting that goal in, James. It's almost like a fielder in baseball. If you touch it, you should be able to stop it, and he gets a big chunk of that one. Unfortunately, it goes in the netting.
Buffalo's found that little something, and they've gone up by one here in the third, Cheryl. I like their game right now.
Yeah, they've got a lot of press, a lot of aggressiveness to their game right now. It's a reason why they got on the board, but they'll have to be careful here. You know the opponent is going to get urgent at the back half of this period.
Broken up by McKay. Beats it over. Buffalo's looking to break out at their own end. Here they come. Dumps it in. The Leafs have it against the wall. And now he tries to get it across to Lindros. Picked up along the boards by Sundqvist. Works it across to Gaucher. Receives the pass.
Leading in late in the game, you know that the coach is going to choose players who are dependable and know exactly what to do at the right time. Putting that puck in deep is the right thing. You can feel the energy in the building right now in this tight game. The pressure is on. You have to find a way to embrace it at this moment.
The Sabres get a hold of the puck along the boards. Moves it quickly over to Marchand. And that's poked away by Provorov. Inside his own end, moves the puck. Great poke check on the reach. Buffalo's got it along the wall. Goes right to the crease.
There we go, Eric Cernak.
It's a new game here in the third.
How quickly the game can change. You can be chasing it, then all of a sudden you're back to evens, James, and guess what? The momentum, it's now in their favor. He's in a high danger scoring there. He's got a bit of time, but he knows he's going to have coverage comes from right away, so a quick snapshot, and he buries it. Coach has a full understanding of what that last goal meant to this group late in the third period. They just got the equalizer. Now he'll have to make some adjustments. You see how emotionally charged up he is. He's going to have to take that energy and allow the team to infuse off of it.
The Leafs have jumped right back into this one and not a moment too soon in the third.
Oh, we have ourselves a game here, don't we, James? And this is what everyone wants. They love these nail-biters right to the finish.
Poked away. Good read on the play there by the keeper. Picked up along the wall by Hyman. And that's off a stick. And now it's grabbed by Giroux. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. The Leafs gain possession. Foots taking it from his own end. And now he angles it across to Murray. Toronto's on the attack. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Good battle along the boards for the puck. Quick feed to Clark. Handles the pass. Moves the puck along the half wall. Gives them nothing in front. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Tampa Bay's up next on this homestand, and this should be a fun one. A few tickets still remain for this one. You know we'll be here. Hope to see you as well. Play draw inside the offensive zone. Oh, and he stops that one. The Sabres will play it in their own end. Shot! Denies him with the save.
Strikes for his first goal of the game after having multiple looks, multiple scoring opportunities throughout the game here, James. And there's two ways you can look at it as an athlete. One, you can kind of get frustrated, or two, you can say to yourself, listen, I'm getting the looks, I'm in the right spots, I have the puck on my stick with it. Well, he chose the latter.
A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. Sakic's won the faceoff, and now let's see what they can do. And he had the answer on that play. A big faceoff here inside the offensive end. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Buffalo's got possession here in the neutral zone. Went for the dirty dangle, and it goes sideways. And it comes up big again. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one.
Hasek's found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now, to position to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. He has to be quick and athletic to make that one.
A critical draw here. And off the draw, they win possession. The Leafs have it now. There's the horn for regulation, and it solves nothing. Overtime coming up right after this.
Well, the Leafs came from behind twice to tie this game up. Now let's hope we can get this done in overtime.
OT should tell us who wins and who loses, and they're ready to get it underway. Oh, everybody's up for this one now. We are underway for overtime. Moves the puck. And now he moves it to Lindros. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Sakic. The Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall. Forces the turnover in the defensive zone. Huge steal in his own end. Buffalo's crossed the line and on the attack. Slides it across. And he was ready for that save. The Sabres move it ahead. Buffalo's got the puck. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. And he grabs the loose puck.
Here we go. Oh, nothing.
Buffalo's got the puck. Gaining momentum along the wing. The Sabres carried along the wall. With the steal. McDonald's got the puck in his own zone. Buffalo's got control of it now from their own end. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Theodore. Intercepts it in the neutral zone. Approaching the final 60 seconds here in overtime. Just wide. Taken along the wall by Morrissey. And he coughs it up with the pass. Theodore's looking to make something happen here in the corner. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. The Leafs going to work on offense. Too much traffic in the lane.
Get the puck.
The Sabres have it now. And that's just out of reach. And someone's going off here as the ref's hand goes high in the air. Whistle blows, stopping the play. Marchand's off to the sin bin for cross-checking.
Everyone has a role on the team, and this PK unit right now in overtime has to do a job if they want to remain in the game.
Puck set to drop, a little
imagine they'll have plenty of time to work with this one. Buffalo's won the defensive zone draw. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Dumps the puck in. The Leafs gain possession along the wall. Clark stick handling in his own zone. Oh, what a hit along the wall.
And that's a clean one, James. A great angle, shoulder to shoulder, and just laid it on thick.
Oh, this has been a hot night as the horn sounds. Overtime still decides nothing. Will we get a hero in the shootout? Absolutely, and we'll find out who it is next.
Oh, they couldn't get it done in overtime. Let's see if they can get it done in a shootout.
Welcome back, everybody. These two teams have remained deadlocked after 3 periods, after overtime, but not for much longer. Time for the shootout. Save on the shootout.
Well, he makes himself as big as possible. There's no holes.
Morrissey's ready to rock here in this shootout. Makes the save and will play on.
Patience personified outweighs the shooter, James.
Makes the save on that shootout attempt.
Well, with today's technology and all the resources available, you know that goaltenders have the book on the shooter, and I'm telling you, he read this one perfectly.
Looking good, makes the save.
Well, and this is a huge save. There's so much pressure on the shooter and the goaltender in this one. You know it's coming to a halt here. The game is going to be decided in this shootout, and he makes...
And he comes up clutch here in the shootout.
This is
Great goal here, wins it.
A lot of the time, post-practice, James, goaltenders want work on this, so do shooters. He does a great job of anticipating to make that save.
And shuts.
Oh, he knocks it in himself. I don't think that should count, but the game's counting it.
Well, they needed bonus time, but they still found that magic when they needed it most, and these fans are loving it.
Yeah, that puck stopped. That should have been blown dead.
This has really become one of the real premier party destinations in the hockey landscape, and here's a reason why. Look at this celebration here, Cheryl.
And you got to love this. I mean, the fans are there for you while you're playing the game, and you come back out to say thank you to them.
Hope you had as much fun as we did bringing you the action here from all of us at EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. Peace.
Well, the Leafs make it 19 in a row after a controversial shootout goal, as they Buffalo outshoots Toronto 31-26. Toronto out-hits Buffalo 52-27. Toronto has more time to attack. Buffalo has the better passing percentage. Toronto won the faceoffs 23-15. Buffalo was 1 for 2 on the power play. Toronto was 1 for 3. For the box scores for Toronto, Alexander Burrows with the goal and 2 assists. Bobby Clark a goal and an assist. Lanny McDonald 2 assists. And Cernak with the goal. And Dominic Hasek made 28 saves on 31 shots. 3 goals allowed for a .903 save percentage. For Buffalo, you had Dumais with a goal. Kiki Landeskog with assists. Theodore with a goal. Sakic, Yager, Rattel with assists. And Moreno with a goal. And Markstrom made 23 saves on 26 shots, 3 goals allowed for an .885 save percentage. And with the win, Toronto's record now sits at 27-2 for 70 points and a 9-point lead for first place in the league. So remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next game as Toronto hosts the Tampa Bay Lightning.